Hey, what's up guys, Josh here, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions of the Pivo Action, which actually used to be called the Pivo Silver. This is old branding, but essentially what this is a little turntable with a motor in it that connects to a proprietary app on your smartphone, and it tracks your movements. It can track your face, your body, it can track animals such as horses. They're working on a dog tracker that's in beta, but let's go through some of the features and see how it works. Alright, so unboxing the thing, this is the Pivo unit itself. It has a little clamp for your smartphone. My iPhone SE fits in really nicely, even in a case. It is a slim case. You shouldn't have any trouble leveling it out. And speaking of tripod, there is a 1/4 thread on the bottom. Now you can buy a lot of accessories with this. You can buy them in different bundles. One of the bundles actually comes with the tripod. There are other bracket options for your phone, so you can make your Pivo setup as simple or as complex as you want. This bundle just comes with the remote and a charging cable in addition to the Pivo unit itself. The remote is really simple to use. After you pair it with the Pivo unit, you just press the left and right arrow and it'll go left and right. If you want it to keep going around in circles, you just push one of the arrow buttons at the bottom and it'll keep going that direction. Even has a little pause button. So with that, let's take it outside and see how well it actually tracks. So for my first test, I had face tracking on, I had it on auto zoom, and it did okay as long as I was looking straight at the camera, but even with the speed set to its highest setting, it had a little bit of trouble tracking me when I got too far out of frame or changed my speed quickly. So my suggestion would be, if you are going to be doing quick movements, set it to the highest speed possible and turn on body tracking as opposed to face tracking. But if you're doing like a talking head, streaming kind of setup where you're not moving that much, face tracking would be just fine. With body tracking turned on, the Pivo did an excellent job of following me. This is footage from my phone. Generally speaking, the closer you are to the camera, the easier it will be for you to go out of frame and for tracking to be lost. So as this is just a first impressions video, I am pulling on the experience of my fellow YouTubers, and they've been doing some pretty sweet stuff with it. In fact, it sounds like, in general, the Pivo tracks extremely well, even on horses, but beyond tracking, you have a lot of special features and apps like Pivo Meet, which allows you to use the Pivo for things like Zoom calls. On top of that, there are a lot of other special features great for social media, like auto photo stitching and GIF creation, where you can stitch multiple copies of yourself together. There's even a fun echo effect. There's also a tiny world and arena mode effects, but there are other contraptions out there that will do this same thing, so I wouldn't buy the Pivo specifically for that. Now, while this is great for creators, who is it best for? Well, this is great for people who play sports, who want to critique their form or show it to a trainer or coach. Now, another interesting feature is the ability to take video calls while you're using the Pivo. Now, the only issue I see here is if you're too far away from the phone, you probably won't be able to see or hear the person on the other end. So I suppose if you wanted to use this feature, Bluetooth earbuds or maybe a Bluetooth speaker would be in order. So you only saw me do some brief tests with this thing, but overall, the build quality and the functionality is pretty impressive. And don't just take my word for it. When I was doing research for this video, I found tons of people that use this on a regular basis that really like using it, not just for sports, but also for content creation. Now, if you are just using it for content creation, say you're just having it follow you around a room, or you're just doing more of a talking head kind of scenario, this beefy motor might be a little overkill for you. That's why they also have the Pivo Lite, which is currently on sale for $79.99. The Pivo Action is also on sale for... But in any case, one of the great things about this, they seem to be constantly updating the apps and adding features, which is really important for something like this. So if you want to check it out for yourself, I'll drop links in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.